Facts you didn't know about Belgian draft horses. Belgian draft horses are giants in the equestrian world. Their massive size comes with immense pulling power, coupled with a gentle spirit and kind heart. These wonderful horses are increasingly popular in the United States, and not just as a workhorse, but also as a riding horse and pet. Also known as the Belgian, the breed originally comes from the Brabant region of Belgium. Although its home country nurtured the breed into existence, it was the United States that developed the Belgian into its modern form. Belgian drafts likely descend from medieval war horses. It is plain to see that Belgian drafts resemble the mighty destriers of the Middle Ages. They are blessed with strong bone, tall stature, and abundant muscling still fit to carry a knight. Many sources agree that Belgian drafts are direct descendants of the medieval great horse, although there is no evidence to support this. The modern Belgian draft horse was developed in America. Although the breed began its journey in Belgium, the Americans took the reins of breeding from the late 19th century. To keep records of all the Belgian draft horses in the States, the American Association of Importers and Breeders of Belgian Draft Horses was founded in 1887. The American Belgian draft differs from the European type. When the Belgian draft first set foot in the United States, many people disliked its thick outline, round bones, and straight shoulders. On the other hand, they appreciated the breed's work ethic, docile temperament, and economical upkeep. And so, American breeders decided to make changes to the Belgian draft while keeping its best qualities. The Morgan Horse breed. The Morgan Horse is one of the earliest American horse breeds that still exist today. They are easy to recognize from their prominent eyes, arched necks, and graceful movement that captivates horse lovers around the world. Morgan horses are famous for their people-loving attitude, intelligence, and gentle nature. They have outstanding stamina and are extremely versatile, performing well in both English and Western disciplines. Morgans are a popular choice for equine therapy, driving, and stock purposes. A typical Morgan stands between 14.1 and 15.2 hands at the withers, but some are outside this range. The most common colors in the breed are black, bay and chestnut, but many others are acceptable, including pinto. Morgan horses are one of the first horse breeds developed in the U.S. The Morgan horse is, in fact, the second Native American horse breed. The first breed to develop in the United States was the now extinct Narragansett Pacer. However, no existing American horse breed can trace its ancestry as far back as the Morgan horse. The horse that chooses you. Due to their remarkable ability to connect with people, the AMHA dubbed the Morgan horse the horse that chooses you. This phrase also serves as the registry's slogan, and many enthusiasts use it to refer to the breed. Soviet heavy draft. The Soviet heavy draft was developed in the 19th century Russian Empire as an agricultural draft work that developed alongside a few other draft breeds, including the Russian draft. At present, the demand for this horse is still high mainly because of its massive size and free gaits. These horses are also used for milk and meat production. They tend to mature quickly and hence can be utilized for all possible purposes in a relatively short period of time. History and development. It was in the late 19th century that the Soviet heavy draft breed originated at the stud farm of Kranovsky in Voronezh Oblast, and it was during the time when there was a need of a heavy draft breed, and the Russian Empire had none. The requirement was primarily for powerful draft horses that would be suitable for agricultural works. In 1885, 3 Brabant horses, a Belgian draft horse breed, were imported to Russia and were made to cross with the Mares from different other riding type and draft breeds viz. Suffolk Punch, Percheron, Ardennes, and Jutland. In 1952, the new Soviet heavy draft breed got its name and was officially recognized. By 1980, the total number of these new horses was around 35,000, among which approximately 4,000 individuals were purebred. Suffolk Punch Horse. Originating in Suffolk, England, from where it gets its name, the Suffolk Punch is also known as the Suffolk Horse or the Suffolk Sorrel. This horse breed dates back to the 16th century, when it was bred for farm work. While the increasing popularity of machinery almost put the breed out of a job, the Suffolk Punch is still used for draft work in areas such as forestry. With a short and stocky build, the Suffolk Punch is a hard worker known for its gentle temperament. While there has been a resurgence in the breed's popularity, the Suffolk Punch is still listed as critical by the Rare Breeds Survival Trust, meaning that there are fewer than 300 breeding mares of the Suffolk Punch breed. Suffolk Punch history. The Suffolk Punch horse originated in Suffolk, England in the early 16th century, and is thought to be the oldest breed of heavy horse in Britain. All Suffolk Punch horses can trace their lineage back to a single stallion, Crisp's horse, a stallion foaled in 1768. The Suffolk Punch was originally bred for farm work by local farmers, who needed a horse with power, stamina and docility, traits which endure in the Suffolk Punch to this day. The Suffolk Punch Registry is the oldest English breed society. It was followed in 1877 by the creation of the Suffolk Punch Horse Society, which aimed to promote the breed, and published the first stud book in 1880. Size. Suffolk Punch horse size. Like other draft horses, the Suffolk Punch is a heavy horse. However, it tends to be shorter and stockier than fellow draft breeds such as the Shire and Clydesdale. The Suffolk Punch stands at 16.1, 17.2 hh, and weighs in at around 900 to 1,000 kilograms. Facts you didn't know about Shire horses. The Shire Horse is one of the largest, most stunning horse breeds in the world, known for its incredible strength. Originally from Britain, these wonderful draft horses were bred for hundreds of years to be the ultimate workhorse. The first Shire horses appeared around the 18th century. At this time, their primary role was working on farms, towing barges, and pulling carriages. Today, these gentle giants are used for forestry work, driving, and even riding. They are most often bay, black, or gray in color, with beautiful silky feathering on the legs. The tallest and heaviest horse ever was a Shire. Born in 1846 in England, Samson the Shire Horse stood 21.21 hands tall and weighed 3,360 pounds, 1,524 kilograms. To give some perspective of his height, he stood over 7 feet tall at the withers, a truly impressive feat. Samson, aka Mammoth, became the largest horse on record due to his massive height and weight. However, he wasn't the only Shire that made history with its sheer size. According to the Guinness Book of World Records, a Shire named Goliath was the tallest horse of his time, standing 19 hands at the withers. Australian Draft Horse. What do you get when you combine 4 of the best British draft horses into one shining package, the Australian Draft Horse? Although once bred to pull carts, the Australian Draft Horse has gone on to become a show-stopping competition horse prized for its friendly and even-tempered disposition, sturdy build, and beautifully feathered hooves. Despite not being purebred, the Australian Draft Horse shows few flaws yet packs all the best features of its lineage. Whether you are new to equestrianism or have years of experience, they are a wonderful breed that you will love to ride. History. As with most things in Australia, we can trace them back to the first European colonists who landed on the island continent. Those settlers brought with them some of the finest recognized pure draft horse breeds, including Clydesdale horses, Percheron, Shire, and settling the Australian continent was no easy task, especially when it came to hauling agricultural goods and gold mined out of the earth. To help ease their burden, the Australian settlers began breeding more and more heavy horses to pull their carts and help with farm work. Breed characteristics. Australian draft horses are not light horses. They're known for their heavy bone structures, large muscular builds, and wide chest and hindquarters. Although there are a few varieties of Australian draft horses, they are almost all within 16 to 17.3 hands and come in almost all colors. Per the Australian Draft Horse Stud Book, breeders are not allowed to breed excessive white markings into their foals to protect the horses. Pink skin under white fur is ill-fitting with the strong Australian heat and sun. Instead, these horses should present solid colors with long feathered fur extending over their legs. Powerful, beautiful, and graceful, Percherons have admirers all over the world. They are a French breed of draft horse originally from Perche province, hence the name of the breed. There are several unique facts about the stunning Percheron horse that set them apart from other breeds. For starters, Percherons are the most popular and numerous of all French draft breeds. Although they were originally used for war and agriculture, they are famous for their versatility. Due to their strength, stamina, and agility, Percherons excel in numerous areas such as driving, riding, farm work, and logging. Facts about Percheron horses. Percherons have crossed paths with Arabians. According to Britannica, Percherons likely descend from the Flemish Great Horse of the Middle Ages. In the 17th century, the ancestors of the modern Percheron were extensively used in the French cavalry as war mounts. Later, in the 18th and 19th centuries, the breed became increasingly popular for pulling stagecoaches and agricultural equipment. To increase its stamina, refinement, and athleticism, breeders introduced Arabian blood to the Percheron. The influence of Arabian bloodlines on the breed is still visible today. Alongside an alert and energetic temperament, the Percheron inherited a deep chest, level croup, and clean feet from its Arabian ancestors. America is home to more Percherons than anywhere else. Roughly 7,500 Percherons, 5,000 stallions and 2,500 mares came to the United States in the 19th century alone. It is not surprising therefore that the Percheron horse influenced American farming more than any other heavy breed. Are there any other things that you know about the horses? Drop your answers in the comment section. But before you leave, make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you don't miss out on any new videos. Thank you for visiting our channel. I hope you will have a good time here.